Develop these 13 skills to get a woman to constantly think about you. Stoic lessons for living. Have you ever wondered what a lady is thinking when she says hello? Is it just a simple greeting, or does it have deeper meanings? Many men try to figure out what a woman is thinking, but what if I told you that the secret lies in the ageless wisdom of Stoicism? Yes, you read correctly. Stoicism provides deep insights into human nature that can help you comprehend her viewpoint, connect with her more deeply, and fully understand her feelings. In today's video, we'll look at how developing 10 Stoic talents can cause a woman to constantly think about you. Whether you want to improve your current relationship or learn more about dating dynamics, these principles are useful tools for navigating the complexities of modern relationships. This video is your guide to deciphering those mysterious signals, so if you're excited to explore the complex yet fascinating realm of a woman's mind, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to win. Stoic, for more enlightening material, let's set out on this adventure together and become experts at connecting. First and foremost, follow your values. Living by your principles is not only a Stoic philosophy tenet, it is also a powerful relationship attractor. When your behaviors are consistent with your inner values and beliefs, you radiate integrity and authenticity, which appeals greatly to women. Making choices that align with your actual objectives and goals is a necessary part of living by your beliefs. To demonstrate a sincere and unwavering character, let's examine a real-world example. Consider the importance of family. If you prioritize spending quality time with your family over other activities, it demonstrates your dedication and responsibility, portraying yourself as someone who values deep connections and loyalty. Similarly, if personal growth is a priority, you'll invest time and effort into enhancing your skills and knowledge. This drive for self-improvement not only benefits your own development, but also signals ambition and a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Another crucial aspect of living by your values is contributing to your community. Whether it's volunteering, supporting local initiatives, or simply helping a neighbor, your actions reflect responsibility and compassion. Women. Women appreciate men who are kind and proactive, those who go beyond their own needs to make a positive impact on the world. Setting limits is integral to living by your values. For instance, if mutual respect is important to you, ensure that everyone in your relationships understands that you expect it. This way, you protect your well-being and foster healthy relationships. Being true to yourself and living in accordance with your values creates a magnetic presence that draws women who share your values and admire your honesty. When you are true to yourself, you exude confidence and self-assurance traits that women find very attractive. Women respect men who stand up for themselves and maintain high standards in their relationships. Living by your principles means that you don't merely adhere to a set of rules. Rather, you live out those standards in every area of your life. Your genuineness and consistency set you apart and create a lasting impression. How about you? Are you prepared to live by your own principles? Please confirm your readiness by leaving a comment. Think about John's narrative, a man who spends every weekend on community service and personal development. John volunteers at a nearby shelter to help those in need, and his everyday activities demonstrate his dedication to self-improvement. John engages in activities such as reading, working out, and continuously learning new skills. He is a person of integrity and authenticity since his actions are consistent with his basic beliefs. John's sincerity and commitment attract women because they see in him a mate who values integrity and personal development. What values are most important to you, and how do they influence your decisions and actions? How can you live out these ideas every day? You may start bringing your life into line with your ideals by thinking about these questions. Adhering to your ideals and cultivating a Stoic mindset not only attracts ladies, but also leads to a happy and meaningful life. Your unwavering dedication to leading a life of integrity and purpose captivates women due to your incredibly attractive character strength. Therefore, try to live up to the Stoic principles. You'll discover that your Stoic mindset and authenticity are the keys to creating meaningful connections. Second, exercise patience in your relationships. Being patient involves more than just waiting. It also involves how you behave throughout that time. Being patient is a powerful quality that shows emotional fortitude and maturity in Stoicism. In the modern world, we value patience as a means of navigating life's uncertainties with grace. Think about the early phases of a friendship rather than hurrying and letting it develop naturally. This approach not only respects her pace, but also demonstrates your ability to maintain composure in the face of uncertainty. For example, rather than texting her non-stop or pressuring her to meet up, you give her time and space to show interest in you. This thoughtful behavior makes her feel valued and appreciated, which eventually leads to a deeper bond. It is important to respect her boundaries and understand that meaningful connections take time to develop. If she is reluctant to share something personal during a conversation, don't push her. Instead, listen intently and reassure her that she can open up when she is ready. This creates a sense of security and comfort, which makes her feel understood and valued. Patience extends beyond the early stages of dating to handling disagreements with steady resolve. If conflicts arise, take a step back, listen carefully, and respond thoughtfully. Imagine disagreeing on a big issue, but instead of becoming defensive, you calmly listen to her perspective, acknowledge her feelings, and work toward a solution. As the philosopher Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Emulating Stoic principles fosters a relationship based on trust, respect, and enduring connection. This shows your commitment to understanding her and finding common ground, reinforcing trust and respect in your relationship. Patience is not passivity. It involves being proactive, understanding, and emotionally resilient. Embracing patience is the key to this Stoic happiness, so the next time you feel the need to act hastily or impulsively, keep in mind that patience is a quality that will make her value you more and develop a deeper, more meaningful relationship with you. How can you be more patient in your relationships today? Thirdly, pay attention to body language. You can use body language as a secret code to open up new levels of connection in any interaction, especially with women. Imagine walking into a room and being able to read a woman's body language with ease. This ability, which is similar to having a superpower, can help you stand out from other guys, whether you're just starting out or ready to step it up. Knowing that body language makes up over 60% of communication can greatly improve your relationships. By paying attention to a person's posture, facial expressions, and even the direction of her feet, you can get a deep understanding of her feelings and thoughts. Making eye contact and expressing confidence and curiosity through your body language can create an attractive ambience that draws her in and makes her want to spend more time with you. Let's tie this to Stoicism. It's crucial to not just interpret her body language, but also to master your own. As a Stoic, you would remain calm and composed while recognizing these signals without becoming overly excited. This cool demeanor in turn enhances your attractiveness. Stoic philosophy emphasizes being present and aware at all times. By paying attention to body language, you're practicing this awareness. You're not just listening to her words, you're also observing how she acts and reacts. For instance, on a date, if you notice she's leaning in, making strong eye contact, and mirroring your movements. These are positive signs of interest. This degree of emotional control and flexibility builds resilience, making you less prone to negative reactions. On the other hand, if you notice signs of discomfort or disinterest, a Stoic would not take it personally. Rather, they would see it as important information that might indicate the need to change the topic, give more space, or just accept that the connection isn't there. Like any talent, body language is a great weapon for getting women to notice you. To do this, you must be 2 steps ahead of them, sending the correct signals and establishing an atmosphere that will naturally draw her in. Mastery takes time and practice, but the benefits are significant. By observing, practicing, and applying this awareness to your everyday interactions, you can improve your communication skills in general and your dating life in particular, becoming a more self-assured and perceptive person. As the famous teachers once said, it's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that counts. Start practicing reading and communicating body language today, because this principle is essential to Stoicism today and will help you navigate social dynamics with grace and understanding, leading to Stoic bliss. Remain in the moment and see how these abilities change the way you interact with others, resulting in a more contented and connected existence. The 4th tip is to pose thought-provoking queries. Men who are naturally interested can advantage of this by posing interesting questions, which are the foundation of successful talks. Asking thoughtful questions not only shows that you are interested in her, but it also helps you learn more about her in a meaningful way. For example, rather than asking if you had a good day, which can be answered with a simple yes or no, try asking her what her favorite part of the day was. This encourages her to explore her feelings and experiences, building a deeper connection. Asking questions like, "What do you love?" or "Tell me about a time when you were truly happy," gives her the opportunity to share personal stories, making her feel appreciated and understood. In relationships, it's important to steer clear of intrusive or overly personal questions. Instead, stick to open-ended questions that demand thorough responses. Additionally, avoid asking questions you already know the answers to, because this can make the conversation seem forced. The true magic is in getting to know her innermost thoughts and emotions, which is what many women want to do in order to establish this connection. Women frequently communicate in complex ways, so it's important to understand how they think. By combining psychology and linguistics, you can better understand her words and actions. For instance, if she says, "I'm fine," but her body language suggests otherwise, you can gently ask if she's upset about something. If she says she is, "Do you want to talk about it?" This demonstrates that you are paying attention and genuinely care about her well-being. You can stand out in her mind by using Stoic life skills like empathy and sincere attention. Making intelligent references to previous discussions, such as recalling how much you enjoyed going to your grandparents' house, which must have held immense meaning for you, shows that you pay attention and remember, leaving a lasting impression. These Stoic-based tactics emphasize the value of being present and involved, which will eventually cause her to constantly think about you. Do you agree with this viewpoint? If so, please leave a comment. I agree. If not, I eagerly await your feedback in the fast-paced world of today. Understanding and putting these Stoic life lessons into practice will help you navigate the complexities of contemporary relationships with ease and confidence, leaving a lasting impression on those around you and transforming your relationships by enabling you to form deeper connections and leave a lasting impression on the women you meet. Number 5. Control your emotions. To master your emotions and face life's obstacles with poise and grace, embrace the ageless wisdom of Stoicism. Through this you can change your inner world and how women see you. As Marcus Aurelius once stated, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This ability to control your emotions, as taught by the Stoics, is not only a testament to your inner strength, but also a magnet for respect and admiration. Imagine being in a heated argument and the other person is yelling, but you manage to stay calm and collected. Men who can remain composed under pressure and behave with a clear purpose are inherently attractive to women. Imagine being at a busy restaurant with poor service. Rather than losing your cool and yelling at the waiter, you choose to be tolerant and patient, and your date notices this and appreciates your ability to handle difficulties with grace. This patience makes the evening more enjoyable and shows that you can stay calm in unexpected situations. These traits of maturity and reliability are highly desirable. Imagine yourself receiving criticism at work. Instead of becoming defensive or angry, you take some time to consider the criticism and then answer intelligently. This demonstrates self-awareness and a dedication to personal development, qualities that women greatly respect and observe. Being in control of your emotions also means controlling situations. If you're working toward a personal project or career goal and run into difficulties, your ability to remain composed and focused will set you apart from others who might give up or panic. Men who can handle pressure well instead of crumbling attract women. Think about a time when you were feeling insecure or jealous in a relationship. Instead of allowing these feelings to control your behavior, you acknowledge them but choose not to act impulsively. Open and honest conversation in social settings greatly develops trust and respect, which women greatly value. Maintaining your composure instead of becoming defensive or frustrated when someone tries to provoke you at a social gathering can turn the situation around. You could even use humor or a measured response that shows your maturity and strength to diffuse the situation. Self-control can make or break a relationship. This distinguishes you as a resilient individual. Ultimately, cultivating self-control not only attracts women to you, but also keeps them in your thoughts, as it demonstrates a strong inner core and emotional control, both of which are highly attractive. By navigating life's obstacles with poise and assurance, you demonstrate that you are a resilient and substantial man. By adopting Stoic life lessons and comprehending what Stoicism is, you create a presence that is both enduring and incredibly alluring. This quality not only makes you stand out, but it also leaves a lasting impression on each lady you encounter. The sixth tip is to develop a sense of humor. Learning the art of comedy is more than just making people laugh. It's also about building stronger relationships and demonstrating that you can face life's obstacles with a sense of humor, which is a quality that is very compatible with Stoic beliefs. Stoicism advises us to be calm and not take life's ups and downs too personally. For example, if you and your partner are caught in traffic, instead of losing your cool, you make a light-hearted joke about it. This small gesture eases tension, demonstrates your ability to handle stress well, and fosters a positive environment that reflects the Stoic mindset of remaining collected and serene. Humor also makes you personable and relevant. This enables you to establish a stronger connection with ladies. If she tells you a funny story, it strengthens your relationships and makes your time together exciting and unforgettable. Giving a sincere chuckle in return and sharing a hilarious story that relates shows that you find her humor hilarious and that you can interact with her in a light-hearted way, making an impression. According to scientific evidence, a positive sense of humor reflects emotional intelligence. It demonstrates that you are aware of the situation and the emotions of those around you. For instance, if your partner is feeling low, a gentle, humorous remark can lift her spirits without disparaging her feelings. There is information that humor is also an intelligence. Do you believe that? If so, please comment. If not, please comment, "I'm not sure." It shows a balanced, stoic mindset that values keeping a positive outlook and creating pleasant times. The ability to tell when to laugh is a skill that makes you memorable and endearing, even in the face of difficulties. Learn from a contemporary situation. Imagine that on a stressful workday, when everything seems to go wrong, instead of allowing frustration to take over, you share a humorous observation with your co-workers to lighten the mood and remind everyone to keep things in perspective. This not only improves the atmosphere, but also demonstrates your leadership and emotional intelligence, two important components of the Stoic approach. Why is humor so important? Because it makes you look more attractive by demonstrating your ability to keep a positive outlook and create a joyful atmosphere. It supports Stoic ideals by assisting you in maintaining perspective on life's obstacles and concentrating on what really counts, enjoying the here and now, and forming deep connections. How can you make your encounters more humorous? What are some strategies you may use to make difficult situations more enjoyable? Consider these issues and the way a wind blows. By developing a sense of humor, you not only become more attractive, but you also exhibit the Stoic characteristics of perseverance, emotional intelligence, and a positive attitude toward life. A Stoic mindset can change your everyday interactions and relationships. Seventh, understand women's behavior. Gaining the capacity to read people can feel like having a superpower. Picture entering a room and understanding everyone's identity, desires, and possible behaviors at once. This ability is crucial for comprehending women and empowering males to approach social situations stoically and with ease. When speaking with a woman, Stoic life lessons teach us to observe without passing judgment. Pay attention to her body language, tone of voice, and word choice. These subtle cues reveal her intentions and feelings. For example, if she crosses her arms and looks away, she may be defensive or uninterested. Conversely, if she leans in and maintains eye contact, she is probably interested and engaged. Imagine a situation where you are speaking to a woman at a coffee shop, and she frequently looks at her phone, turns her body away, and responds briefly. These cues show that she isn't completely engaged or present. A man who is able to interpret them should shift the subject or politely finish the discussion to avoid the trap of talking about himself until she leaves suddenly. Knowing when a woman is comfortable, nervous, excited, or bored enables you to modify your conversation while demonstrating genuine empathy. For instance, if a woman seems nervous, lightening the mood with a humorous story or asking about her passions can ease her discomfort. This skill is essential for deepening relationships because when men are truly present and listen instead of just waiting for their turn to speak, women feel valued and understood, making them think of you even when you're not around. This is in line with the Stoic principles of being mindful and ethical in our interactions. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time debating what a decent man should be." It means using your ability to read people to create genuine connections rather than using them for your own gain. For example, if you sense a woman is having a rough day, provide genuine support instead of taking advantage of her vulnerability. Gaining the ability to read women improves your relationships and dating life by allowing you to observe them objectively. This strategy reflects Stoic ideas, stressing awareness, ethical behavior, and the value of meaningful human relationships. By demonstrating empathy and behaving responsibly with your insights, you can create connections that stay in her memory long after your talk is over. Keep in mind that getting to know and relate to others not only improves their lives, but also reflects the underlying ideals of Stoicism, which spreads happiness and respect throughout your encounters. The eighth tip is to learn with empathy. Recognizing other people. A key component of the Stoic mindset is considering things from their perspective and reacting with compassion and discernment. Empathy, the ability to fully comprehend and experience another person's feelings, ideally aligns with these ideals. Speaking with women is especially important as it facilitates a more genuine and profound exchange. Imagine your girlfriend comes home from a long day feeling worried. Rather than brushing her concerns aside or jumping to answers, take the time to truly listen to her and comprehend her emotional condition. This empathetic approach creates a safe space where she feels comfortable sharing her feelings. For example, if she expresses disappointment over a work project, you could respond, "I see how much effort you put into that project, and I understand how frustrating it must be not to get the results you expected." This kind of response demonstrates that you are not only hearing her words, but also feeling her emotions, and it can transform your relationship by making her feel truly understood. Recognize how difficult things are for her and reassure her of your support. Without her having to express them verbally, empathy enables you to sense her emotional energy and comprehend her wants. Practicing empathy not only embodies the Stoic principle of being present in the moment, focusing on her and her experience, deepening your connection and making her feel valued, but also requires patience, enabling her to fully express her feelings. Mastering this skill enables you to handle her emotions with grace and understanding, creating a bond that is difficult to break. This connection makes her think of you because she knows you genuinely understand her, saying, "I'm here for you, and I want to understand what you're going through," while she's upset instead of trying to solve the issue right away, shows that you appreciate and care for her emotional journey. Empathy is an indication that you are sensitive to her feelings and can build a strong emotional bond that will make her feel understood and valued. Women naturally want partners who can relate to them emotionally. Please let me know if you're prepared to embark on the path of becoming an empath, my buddy. In today's fast-paced world, empathy may seem like a lost art, but it's a vital tool for creating enduring relationships. I'm ready if you're ready. By using the same principle in your romantic relationships, you demonstrate that you are not just any man, but a man who deeply values and comprehends the nuances of her emotions. Consider a friend who always seems to know when you're down and offers just the right words of comfort. Their empathy leaves a lasting impression, making you feel valued and understood. What activities can you do right now to make your interactions more empathetic? By adopting a Stoic mindset and engaging in empathy exercises, you can cultivate strong emotional bonds that cause people to think of you even when you're not around. This principle not only improves your relationships, but also enriches your own life, leading to deeper connections and a more fulfilling existence. The 9th step involves enhancing your listening awareness. Mastering the art of listening is crucial if you want to connect with a woman and make her think about you on a regular basis. This goes beyond simply hearing what she says. It involves fully comprehending the nuances and non-verbal clues she gives. Picture yourself listening to her discuss her day. You're not just nodding, you're also noticing the sparkle in her eyes when she mentions something she loves, or the slight tremor in her voice when she discusses a challenge. This type of listening is closely observing her tone, body language, and facial expressions to demonstrate your sincere concern for her experiences and feelings. When a lady shares her love of painting, for instance, you can see the joy in her voice and the excitement in her gestures. Later, you could surprise her with a pair of brushes or tickets to an art show to let her know you appreciate and remember her hobbies. This intense level of involvement reflects the Stoic mindset, which emphasizes the importance of being fully present in the moment. Above all, When you give her your full attention, you build a relationship that makes her feel appreciated and understood. However, listening is more than just understanding what she's saying. It's also about understanding her point of view. For example, when she talks about a difficult day at work, rather than offering advice right away, you acknowledge her feelings by saying something like, "I can understand why that would be really frustrating." When she mentions that she loves a certain author, remembering and bringing it up in subsequent conversations demonstrates that you're paying attention. This considerate gesture shows that you value what she says and who she is. This empathetic approach shows that you respect her viewpoint and are there to support her emotionally. It's about validating her experiences and making her feel heard in practice. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes the value of patience and presence, which are essential for listening intently. In addition, women frequently express their emotions through body language and subtle facial expressions. A quick glance away or a fleeting smile can say a lot. By paying attention to these non-verbal cues, you can understand her feelings without her having to express them directly. Picture yourself in a busy coffee shop, the background noise fading as you give her your full attention while she shares a story about a recent project at work. You're not just waiting for your turn to speak. You're genuinely interested. You ask insightful questions, offer encouraging remarks, and make her feel like the most important person in the room. This kind of connection makes her think about you long after the conversation is over. The secret to leaving a lasting impression and creating a deeper, more meaningful relationship is to learn how to listen stoically, which ultimately entails being patient, present, and sympathetic. It's about making her feel important and valued, which naturally makes her think about you more. By listening with all of your heart, you create a connection that goes beyond words and touches the core of who she is. Remember that having a stoic attitude involves more than just overcoming obstacles in life. It also entails genuinely connecting with others around you and giving them a sense of recognition and appreciation. How can you demonstrate this type of listening in your everyday interactions? How can you make sure that the women in your life feel truly heard and understood? The solution is to adopt the Stoic principles of the wind and apply them to your relationships, forging strong and lasting bonds. If you find the previous information to be very helpful, please feel free to share it with others. Even a small gesture can make a big difference. Like the video and subscribe to the channel to avoid missing future videos. Let's move on to the next content trend. 10th, develop emotional self-control. Have you ever pondered why some men seem to naturally capture women's attention while others find it difficult to leave a lasting impression? Developing emotional control, a fundamental component of Stoic life lessons, provides the solution. Stoicism is about controlling your emotions. Having a balanced response and being mindful is crucial. Even in difficult circumstances, like when you encounter an unforeseen setback at work, you take a deep breath, consider the circumstances, and react calmly. This calm manner not only lowers stress, but also gives others confidence in you, making you seem strong and reliable. This consistent presence appeals to both men and women since it conveys strength and dependability. Imagine a situation in which you and your spouse disagree, and rather than allowing your feelings to control how you respond, you listen intently, understand her sentiments, and gently express your viewpoint. This strategy keeps things from getting worse and demonstrates your emotional maturity and self-control, which are very appealing and comforting. Emotional control also entails empathy and compassion in interpersonal relationships. Another essential component of emotional control is being calm and measured in your responses. For example, if your partner is having a difficult day, showing empathy by understanding her feelings and offering support strengthens your connection and builds deeper trust. Imagine receiving a harsh comment and, instead of reacting impulsively, taking a moment to reflect and respond thoughtfully, or choosing not to respond at all. This demonstrates maturity and self-discipline, traits that are highly desirable in a partner. It's also important to express your emotions clearly and respectfully. Openly sharing your feelings with your partner promotes the open communication and respect that are necessary for long-lasting relationships. For instance, if something is upsetting you, calmly sharing your thoughts with your partner can help address the matter and strengthen your emotional connection. Managing your connections and gaining control over your inner world is crucial. Emotional control is all about grace and understanding. Adopting this Stoic philosophy makes you a reassuring and alluring presence that draws people in and helps you build lasting relationships. Guys who project control particularly appeal to women because it gives them confidence in their ability to handle life's ups and downs and makes them feel secure and appreciated in your organization. By adopting this Stoic principle, you become a calm presence in the midst of chaos, which is a quality that attracts women. Mastering emotional control also improves how you interact with others, making a lasting impression that fortifies relationships and inspires admiration for your strength and composure. Using Stoic principles can greatly improve your interactions and comprehension of women. The fundamental principles of Stoicism, patience, empathy, and increased awareness, are essential. By exercising patience, you may connect and listen fully, understanding that every conversation has facets worth discovering. Empathy allows you to put yourself in another person's position and understand their ideas and feelings. Whether you want to strengthen an existing relationship or enhance everyday encounters with women, improving your ability to understand verbal and nonverbal clues helps close communication gaps and promote mutual respect. These Stoic realizations can change the way you approach. Putting these principles into practice can transform casual contacts into significant bonds and everyday conversations into profound ones. If today's topic resonated with you or provided fresh perspectives. Using this resource promotes community growth. Clicking the like button increases our visibility, and signing up guarantees that you won't miss any more in-depth conversations about relationship dynamics, personal development, and useful theory. I look forward to hearing your opinions and experiences. How have you incorporated Stoic principles into your relationships? Do you think these techniques help you relate to and understand women? Post your thoughts and anecdotes in the comments section below. Your contributions not only enhance community education, but help direct the creation of new content. Accept the power of solitude, number 11. Imagine that solitude is a key practice to develop Stoic happiness and a profound understanding of oneself. Being alone in nature fosters independence and self-sufficiency traits that naturally draw others to you. Consider scheduling time each week for meditation. Imagine that being alone isn't about feeling lonely, but rather about choosing to spend time with yourself to recharge, think deeply, and reconnect with who you are in Stoicism. When you're calm and grounded, people, especially women, notice your stability and serene demeanor. They see someone who handles life's ups and downs with grace and ease. Imagine yourself sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, and letting go of everyday stresses. This practice cultivates a sense of inner peace that extends beyond your meditation sessions into your daily life. Another effective strategy is journaling. By writing down your thoughts and feelings, you discover who you are and what you want. This self-awareness is crucial in relationships because it reduces your vulnerability to outside influences and viewpoints and makes your confidence and certainty in your path clear. Self-assured men with a clear sense of direction tend to attract women. Reading or going on a hike by yourself might also help you to cultivate your inner world. These times provide you the freedom to pursue your passions and interests without hindrance. Just picture the feeling of achievement you get when you walk a mountain by yourself and reach the summit. Talking about these experiences with others makes you stronger and more self-sufficient. Your determination and the fortitude you develop through your solo explorations attract women. Personal development also flourishes in solitude. Think about the things that are important to you, like kindness or honesty, and make sure your actions represent these values. Living a genuine and meaningful life not only improves your own quality of life, but also increases your attractiveness. In the end, embracing the power of solitude is about developing a strong sense of self and nurturing your inner world. Having a fulfilling relationship with yourself draws women to your depth, authenticity, and inner strength, as they perceive a man who chooses to share his wholeness with them instead of depending on others to complete him. By practicing solitude, you demonstrate that you value self-discovery and personal growth, which makes you more intriguing and demonstrates that you can be alone without feeling lonely. Keep in mind Marcus Aurelius's statement that the quality of your thoughts determines how content your life is. How may practicing solitude help you live a happy and meaningful life? How might it improve your connections and draw people to your true selves? Please leave a remark. If you have the courage to overcome loneliness in order to accomplish something more beautiful, I embrace the power of isolation. Practice gratitude as the 12th step. Imagine using Stoicism's ageless wisdom to improve your relationships and get women to constantly think about you. Gratitude is one of the most effective Stoic techniques you can learn. Your outlook on life and appeal to others improve when you express gratitude regularly. When you truly value the beneficial things in your life and the people who help make it possible, you exude a positive vibe that attracts others. For example, regularly thanking your partner for their support, kindness, or even small gestures strengthens your relationship and makes you stand out in her eyes. Imagine your partner going out of her way to prepare your favorite meal. When you show genuine gratitude for this considerate act, she feels valued and appreciated, which reinforces her positive opinion of you. This humility is appealing because it shows you value others' contributions to your life and prevents you from taking them for granted. According to the famous Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, when you wake up in the morning, consider how fortunate you are to be alive and breathing. This perspective can change the way you interact with other people. Additionally, being grateful strengthens your emotional fortitude. A fundamental tenet of Stoicism is that you can create a buffer against negative feelings and difficulties by concentrating on your blessings. This perseverance is appealing since it shows that you can remain upbeat even under trying circumstances. Just think of how you could express thanks for the lessons learned. This mentality shift, which you learned from a challenging circumstance rather than focusing on the negativity, not only improves your ability to handle it, but also shows your partner that you can find joy in hardship. Representing Stoic joy and fortitude, embracing thankfulness in your day-to-day activities can be simple yet significant. Think about starting a thankfulness diary in which you record your daily blessings, such as elements of your relationship. Share these entries with your partner to strengthen your relationship and foster gratitude. Furthermore, expressing your gratitude aloud in conversations, for example, by thanking her for listening or for helping you, reinforces a courteous and upbeat dynamic. Seneca. By practicing gratitude, you embody a key Stoic principle and create a positive, appreciative atmosphere that makes women think positively of you. It shows you appreciate your blessings and those who help you, making you more memorable and attractive. Another great Stoic philosopher wisely noted that true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Have you ever questioned how your relationships and everyday interactions could change with only a small mental adjustment? Today, adopting Stoicism and thankfulness can lead to a new degree of relationship and personal fulfillment. In order to create more meaningful relationships and enduring impressions, how will you begin to develop thankfulness in your life? Embrace the power of self-improvement at number 13. A key component of Stoic philosophy that significantly increases your attractiveness is continuous self-improvement. When you dedicate yourself to self-improvement, you exhibit ambition, resilience, and a commitment to growth, qualities that are highly appealing. For example, if you choose to take up a new skill or hobby, like learning a new language or playing an instrument, you not only enrich your life, but also demonstrate your willingness to step outside your comfort zone. The Stoics believed in the relentless pursuit of personal excellence, which involves constantly seeking to better oneself in various aspects of life. This desire for personal development is appealing, since it shows that you are a dynamic person who is constantly working to become the greatest version of yourself. Men who exhibit such commitment and enthusiasm for self-improvement are inherently attractive to women. Furthermore, self-improvement encompasses more than just learning new abilities. It also entails emotional and mental development. For instance, reading philosophical writings or engaging in mindfulness exercises to obtain a deeper understanding of life can greatly increase your emotional intelligence and empathy. This internal growth fosters deeper connections with women, making you more patient, empathetic, and perceptive in your relationships. Setting and accomplishing personal goals, whether they be career advancement, physical fitness, or reaching a personal milestone, is another aspect of the pursuit of self-improvement. Women find this focus and dedication appealing because it demonstrates that you have a clear vision for your future and the self-control to realize it. Adopting self-improvement is consistent with the Stoic discipline of introspection. The power of self-improvement lies in its capacity to make you a more well-rounded, confident, and appealing individual. By consistently working to better yourself, you embody the Stoic principles of resilience, discipline, and self-mastery, which naturally attract women to you. This unrelenting pursuit of excellence not only enriches your own life, but also creates a magnetic presence that leaves a lasting impression. For example, if you notice that you tend to react defensively in certain situations, you can work on developing a more composed and thoughtful response. Conclusion: develop these 10 skills to make women think about you constantly. Stoicism, Stoic life lessons. We appreciate you joining us on Win Stoic to learn how to master these 10 talents and attract a woman's attention. Stoicism, Stoic lessons for living. We've covered 10 crucial Stoic philosophy-based skills in this video that will help you create enduring, polite relationships. These abilities create real connections in addition to drawing attention. I urge you to live your life according to these ideas in order to grow personally and be happy. Which skill most resonated with you? Let us know in the comments section below, and let's continue the discussion. Lastly, don't forget to watch the recommended videos that will appear on your screen. We carefully selected them to enhance today's lesson and provide additional information on creating wholesome relationships. I appreciate your attention, and I'll see you in the upcoming video.